here with Bobby Smith. This is Terry Nels.
This is Phil Trike. This is Mr. Brown, son Colby Brown.
The father of Connor Smith from Travis High School, committed to Colorado State University. Father of Tanner Nels and of course Tegan Nels as well.
Father of Dusty Trike from Nevada High School in California.
Well, from a developmental standpoint, ProspectFIT, we found Coach Mullaney Connor's sophomore year. We were introduced to Coach Mullaney a couple of years ago when my son was a junior.
Probably the biggest benefit that we've seen is that you stress bigger, faster, stronger, and trying to get your kid prepared to play at the next level.
Through nutrition and most of all, what it actually takes to become a prospect. We had doubts of whether or not he had the potential to play at the next level.
Eating habits.
The process works, it takes a lot of hard work, but with some encouragement and guidance, your plan does all come together.
Right now, we're trying to build our reputation as an organization that develops athletes.
We take the real and we make them realer.
On physical training, mental training, nutrition, and how bad you really want something.
The college recruiting game is so complex. It's become so complex.
What I have seen is that kids go to college camps, and they think that by going to a college camp they're going to get seen, noticed, and then someone's going to write them a letter and invite them to come visit the campus, and lo and behold they're going to get a scholarship, and it just doesn't work that way.
The recruiting end of ProspectFIT, Coach Mullaney and the group over there, they have numerous contacts throughout the country. He'll talk to you all someday about college being a process of elimination rather than inclusion. That really pushed Connor into a national level of notoriety and exposure. You don't want to go too early, and you have to have faith that Coach Mullaney will not send your player out till he's ready and has the right kind of plays that he has on film to introduce him.
Because you're trying to raise him up, okay?
It starts with everything from guiding the kid on the importance of academics. When a kid starts getting exposure is when he starts hearing from people. Once that occurred, and I finally learned some patience when we sent him out, it was amazing. It was almost mind-boggling the amount of offers and inquiries that come in from the point we released him.
Constantly trying to raise love.
And ProspectFIT really pushed Connor out on a national level.
You guys are starting to get a lot more pressure.
What happens is that if you go to one of these college camps, let's say you picked that you want to play for University of Colorado, and you go to their summer camp, what happens if you're not prepared? First of all, they're going to time you on, let's say, the 40-yard dash, just to use a simple one. And you run a slow 40, well, you're done. The rest of the camp is for naught.
We go hard all day long. Rain, sleet, snow, shine, we don't care, 110 degrees. We just drill. That's one thing about us. We build strong athletes.
Weightlifting.
Being coachable.
Disciplines.
To being able to handle critique.
Sounds pretty hard to get all the way around that cone in 2 steps, right? That's what we're going to do.
Speed agility drills that these kids will have to be able to compete in.
You got to raise your level.
We take the baddest, we make them more bad.
Okay, we want to become the premier source for the development of athletes.
Strongest arm, best feet, we go hard, ain't no other way of getting around it. You can leave your boys at home if they want to sit under air conditioner.
Coach was always very encouraging and had a good eye for helping us develop a plan to put in place to help Tanner attain his dreams.
Because we don't want to be an organization that's responsible for finding us.
That mostly starts out with what are your goals, where do you want to be, and how do you get there. Coach Mullaney, with his program, helps you set up a path to follow.
We are not a find-them organization.
Anxious parent like myself, loving football, wanted him to be sent out to the world too early.
We want to turn them over, our athletes over to the guys who find the athletes.
calming your enthusiasm for not to send your player, your son, out to the college eye before they're ready?
What we get is guidance as to when our kid's ready to actually go and show, instead of just go and show up.
Was very encouraging on diet and what it takes to attain a certain level of football.
Helping your kid get an advantage they otherwise wouldn't have.
Because QBA, we don't play.
Tanner was able to gain approximately 40 to 50 pounds, which by the time he was being recruited his senior year was a 225-pound athlete from a 185-pound athlete. And that continued on all the way through his senior year. By the time he went off to college, Tanner was 240 pounds.
As you run this corner, all right, you got to get inside this cone over here.
Well, the combines are, it's like a place for coaches and college recruiters to cut the wheat from the chaff. And so if a kid goes to a combine and isn't prepared for it, then he might as well not go at all.
All right, now I want you to count the steps I take.
Frankly, we went to some other combines and it seemed like it was a little bit more of a meat market than it was how to partnership with us in order for us to achieve our goals.
Worked on his acceleration right out of the gate. The first 10 yards we divide up into, not in quadrants, but in thirds. That helped a lot, and so he laser timed. He took 2/10 off his best hand time. So
it seems like it's a little bit more of a revenue stream creation than it is actually helping my son to achieve his goals.
Regarding the camps at QBA, I just got to give all those guys kudos over there. When you attend one of the QBA camps, the first thing that's going to get you is the energy level of Coach Slack and the rest of the guys. It's an amazing event. And more than that, what it takes to be a leader and a young man. Connor, my son, has attended 3 of them and come out of each camp with more confidence, a growing number each time he gets out of there. The QBA camps are definitely a must-go-to. QBA Academies are not only for quarterbacks.
Oh, here we go, WRA, baby. Finishing the last camp of the season. 17, that's 17 camps that we had this summer. Having fun, people are getting better. They're coming back again and getting more and more. Hey, you come back and get us next year. Nice to see you.
Make a play.
Got another son, Parker, a wide receiver, who has really enjoyed the 2 camps that he's been to so far. He's brought his fundamentals back to his high school team, and his coaches could not be more impressed with his techniques of running routes and blocking and everything else.
And that's the goals that my son has embraced as well, and that's to be a college level quarterback. And we feel like QBA is our partner in ProspecTRAK, and ProspectFIT has been a very important cog in that machine.
That's some bad stuff, Harry.